Welcome to the newsletter on my website, elizabethgould.com, and I'm so excited today to talk to you about a big topic that keeps coming up over and over again when you're looking to create your future, and that is confidence. Now, there's three myths about confidence that I want to explore today and also give you some tools and hacks to take away. But the first huge myth is that successful people feel confident. Now, this comes about because successful people are great at looking confident. And if you think of someone in the public eye, let's say it's someone on television or an actress or someone in a magazine, they always look confident. So you start to think, well, they must feel confident all the time, no matter what. I don't feel confident all the time, no matter what. So there must be something that's going to hold me back from being as successful as all the people I see on social media, on TV, whatever. Now, I'd like to share with you that I've coached millionaires, people that have multiple businesses, and they have all confessed that they don't always feel confident, and a lot of them struggle with feelings of confidence. I've also been lucky enough to be interviewed on numerous television stations, including NBC, Fox, Sky News, local TV stations around the world. And I'm not saying this to be impressive, but I want to share a secret in that every single television interview I've done, before the cameras start to roll, I'm nervous and the anchor woman or the anchor man is nervous. And in that awkward kind of 10 seconds before the cameras start, we don't sit and have a relaxed chat about how our day was or how well everything's going. We sit there and fiddle with our hair. Seriously, done more hair fiddling and watched the person about to interview me do hair fiddling than you would ever expect. So just because people look confident, it doesn't mean they're feeling confident. So when you're feeling nervous or tense, that means you are absolutely 100% completely normal. So the first myth is if you're truly successful or you're on the right path in creating your future, you will feel confident all the time. No. So that's actually the really great news. So, okay, you say, all right, I'm not feeling confident. I'm going to try and look confident. Well, how do I do that? Or if I'm not feeling confident, how do I keep myself moving forward towards my goals and towards the future I want? Well, that's the second thing, and that depends on your focus. Because when you change your focus, you change your feelings. So let's say I'll use myself as an example. I'm always nervous before a TV interview, and I sit there in those awkward moments fiddling with my hair. And I always choose to focus on all the preparation I have done, all the reading I've done on the station or the anchor person or the particular topic we're going to talk about. I focus on that and I think, yes, Ellie, that's my nickname. Yeah, Ellie, you've got this. You've done the work. You're going to be fine. Take a breath. If I chose to focus on what I hadn't done or what could go wrong, or I had one interview when I had a major hair malfunction and my hair ended up halfway across my face, and it was pretty early on in my career and I felt too nervous to do this. Um, if I focused on what could go wrong, or I could cough, or my mouth could go dry, or all those things that do happen when someone's asking you questions, then yes, I would feel even more nervous and I would lose those feelings of confidence that I had managed to create. So if you change your focus, you change your feelings. And yes, you'll never feel 100% confident, but you can feel okay that you're a little bit nervous, but it's going to be all right. The third myth that comes up so often, particularly when, let's say, you're making a big decision about your future, or you're at a fork in the road, or you have two choices to make and you're really struggling to decide between each one, is waiting to feel confident before you make a decision. And once again, every successful, high profile person on the planet that you see struggles with being 100% confident of the decision they're going to make. So don't wait to feel confident before you make a decision, because, and this is where feeling forwards comes in. If you choose your feelings of confidence, you can move forward, and then the future has a habit of turning out the way you're behaving, which attracted that future. So it sounds a bit complicated. Let me explain. I had the most beautiful book review written by a mummy's blog, and she shared feeling forwards with the whole family. And she said it changed her little boy's life. So he was, I think, 9 or 10, and he was getting very badly bullied at school. And they shared the idea of feeling forwards around the table. And he said to his mum, "So, do you mean that I don't have to wait to feel confident?" And she said, "No, no, we've done the exercises around the dinner table. You can choose to feel confident before something great happens." So this review, just so humbling. He went to school, and because he behaved as though he was really confident, he stopped getting bullied. Just because he was the confident kid and he wasn't picked on anymore. He chose his feelings. He chose his focus a little bit like the second tool. And then the future he wanted, which was not being bullied, happened. Okay, so I've got a few fun things to leave with you this week. Firstly, I've written a blog post called 3 Ways to Feel More Confident Before You Get Out of Bed, which is another take on how you can create confidence. And secondly, a challenge, particularly if you have a favorite person in the public eye that you're a big fan of. Read their autobiography or read an article, and you'll find out that even before some of the greatest moments in their lives, they have not felt confident. I used to, when I was younger, read autobiographies. I was a bit hooked on them. And even actors about to win an Oscar or athletes about to win a championship, they would write about how nervous they felt, how tense, and how not confident. So I hope you've loved this. I've put a few notes in here for you to read as well. Reach out with any topics you would like me to cover next week or any questions you have about feeling forwards. Reach me on elizabeth@elizabethgould.com or on my Instagram. And I can't wait to catch up, and I can't wait to see you next week.